Okay, welcome back everybody. So here we are. You guys saw the abject failure of last week, so there it is. We did a little poll on the channel to see what to do about this, and I'm happy to announce the winner is my friend Doug Miller from Wood Spun Round. Had an idea to fix this. So Doug, you have my email. Send me your address and I will send this piece of wood to you, and we'll see what you can do with it. Yeah, which brings us to today's video. In baseball you get 3 strikes. We've got 2 so far. This is the remaining piece from that burl that I didn't show you guys the first attempt where the 2 pieces exploded on me. There is one other piece, but we're not going to talk about that. So anyway, today's my last chance to redeem myself. I think we're going to try to do something very similar as we did last time. I'm not seeing any major cracks, but you never know with this stuff. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to slap this sucker on the lathe and see about getting this tenon off, getting a new tenon on, and not funneling it. So, you know, you can always count on the Zombie Woodturner to put the fun in funnel.
Well, here we are. Back in the Woodsty again. Zed's been on a roll lately with failures. Let's see if he can redeem himself. Ladies and gentlemen, you should not fear failure, because with failure there can still be successes. For example, even in the case of the Titanic there were successes. The pool is still full of water to this very day. Last week's failure makes this week's redemption that much better. Please sit back and enjoy the show. If you find it entertaining, let us know in the comments below.
I don't know how evident this is on camera, but when you're trying to do a curve and not have a lot of cutting lines, and you're turning air way out here, from about here out is completely invisible. And sometimes when you're turning, you can see it over here when you're cutting over here. And so you can kind of follow your cut out, but with this thin a piece, you know, I can barely see the edge of the wood. And looking down this way, unless you have some good, like, that's the lighter steel helps, but it's really difficult to keep your bevel at the exact angle all the way through. Usually when you're turning a traditional bowl and you stay in contact, you get your bevel right, and you can just ride it all the way out and just keep the cut and the bevel all consistent. But here you've got your bevel, and then you lose it, and there's a tendency, because you're putting pressure, there's a tendency for you to change your angle, and then it comes here and it cuts at a deeper angle or a shallower angle, and so you get these warbles. I'm finding this tool is working really well because it extends the blade, so I can stay with the meat of the piece back here as I cut into out here. I also, this is what this tool was invented for. I didn't know it at the time, but this really hard, heavy steel, it's easy to hold it steady. And this wood, because it's so hard, is real forgiving of this kind of a cut. If this was softer, you'd get a lot of tear out. And I am seeing that out here I'm getting into softer wood, and so I'm going to see some tear out there. So that's why I keep switching. But I don't know. I don't know how much of this I'll keep in the video, but this invisible turning, this turning air is it's non-trivial. All right, let's get back to it. How much did we lose? Well, there was another weak spot. See, that's the case with this stuff. You just don't know what's happening in there. Let's see how much we lost. Okay. You know, honestly, this might be a blessing in disguise because you can see all the striations here. With these burls, as you get out towards the side, they become more like normal wood and they become more cracky, splitty. I think I'm going to stop with the backside because it's really close. And I'm going to keep hollowing here a little more, but most of the work will be done down in here. And fingers crossed that we don't get more of this. of good flame figure in there, swirl, and everything you want in a burl. Now we flip it over. We don't funnel it. We try to flatten off the bottom, put a tiny little ridge, maybe using the tenon to do it, and then hopefully we don't screw this beautiful thing up. All right, everybody. I am feeling pretty good about this one. I already showed you the nice finished top, which is pretty good. And then I treated the edges with a little bit of Obi Shine juice, which is shellac and boiled linseed, just to kind of blend the non-bark features into the bark features. And then this bottom I'm going to do some more finishing on before we do the montage at the end, but I won't burden you guys with watching that. I just need to sand this down. Once it's on the cold chuck, it's hard to get it perfect because this is such a weird shape. So in the interest of not punching through like I did on the previous one, that's what I'm going to do. So thank you for watching, and then look forward to Doug Miller sometime in the future trying to fix this one, because he won the survey. So as soon as I get Doug's mailing address, I'll be sending this off to him, and then you can see what he does to remedy my failure here. I'm glad Doug won, because I like watching what Doug does, and the idea he presented sounds really cool. So go and watch that channel when it comes out, and I'll try to pre-flight it for you. Yeah, so thanks for watching, go make something in your shed, and number 388 in the can. All right. Thanks for watching.